Hey, what's up? I really like Merfolk and I hope you do too. This video is pretty much going to be a primer for maybe some newer players to the deck archetype. So let's just jump right into it. I'll try to keep this under like 2 minutes. Vodalian Hexcatcher is the new card. I'm sure you know all about it. It's a 1/1 for 2. Flash, other Merfolk you control get +1/+1. Sacrifice any Merfolk. Counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1. So Merfolk now has access to 2 different lords along with Merfolk Mist Binder. And so to keep it short, we want to stack up on 1-drop bodies. You're pretty much going to play this Cuminous Speaker. There's a couple different options in the blue 1-drop slot. Right now I'm going with Benthic Biomancer. So we can play a couple of cheap bodies, we can get our lords out and beat down. We can sacrifice our 1-drop bodies for the Vodalian Hexcatcher effect. We're playing 4 Silvergrail Adept. This is a card a lot of newer players sleep on. This is a really good card just to have some gas on a body, keep it going. This is also a great card to sacrifice to the Hexcatcher just for that card advantage. We got 4 copies of Merfolk Trickster, another one of the best cards in your deck. You can use this for all kinds of different things. It's really important to remember that you can take away abilities. In the 3-drop slot, we got Kumena, Tyrant of Orazka. This guy's pretty good, he's pretty big. This is one of the 2 ways that you can start getting big value off of resolving permanents, which is you can tap 3 to draw a card, you can tap 5 to put a +++ counter on the entire team. And so if you can curve 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, your value engine is online, and perhaps they've already played some sort of blocker, so you need to switch from just like pure beatdown to trying to outvalue them in the mid-range. So you might even switch from beatdown into control and start tapping your bodies, drawing more cards, trying to get card advantage there. Another way we're going to get card advantage is for Collected Company in the 4-drop slot, just to get good bodies onto the field, draw cards, sacrifice to counter spells. We're playing 2 copies of Swift Warden because removal's very everywhere right now. And also, as far as interaction goes, this is really typical Merfolk stuff. I got 2 Spell Pierce, 2 Brazen Borrower, just to have some kind of interaction. We're just going to be jamming best of 1 games. We're only in the gold tier. And then these are the lands that I am running. Need some more rare wild cards for Yavimaya Coast, so let's jump into it. Opponent goes first, decent lands, decent hand. Blue is more important than green in this deck. Bigger body, but I want to get the Spell Pierce online. And I'll be playing green here, I think. Although that would make it so we cannot cast the Merfolk Trickster. I'm just going to stop and think for a sec. Alright. We're gonna go shields down here for a second and see if we live to regret it or not. That's not the big scary spell that I'm trying to counter. So far so good. I think we'll hold back here. So we can either Trickster or we can activate Benthic Biomancer. I'm pretty much hoping to Spell Pierce something crazy. So he might be going like Ugin. So if he goes Storm's Wrath, I'd rather hold up Company rather than just put the Kumena down. So I think we're gonna keep our shields up right now, because we're probably getting pretty close to the last chance I can Spell Pierce something. There's a big one for me. Baba Booey. And so we'll need a Lord off the top for lethal. I am going to adapt here. It's not super what I'm looking for. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get him down to 1. I think I'm gonna Coco here. Awesome. Good game. Opponent going first. Not the greatest hand. No 1-drop body. Can't cast Silvergill because you must reveal a Merfolk card from your hand to cast it, so I think we'll mull. This is not like super great. So we're off to a bit of a slow start here. We'll see what kind of Abzan opponent's about. So I am going to play the Otawara because this is my only green source. We're just going to prevent the attack right here. Kind of feels like opponent's the beatdown in this matchup. So Thoughtsei's probably taking Collected Company. Swift Warden's dead in the hand because we had blue down for Trickster. Green is the only other strict color requirement. I think we'll have to go for mana efficiency here, even though we're probably playing into removal. Hopefully next turn we can get double Lord, or we can hit a green source for Swift Warden. So we're hitting a stalled board state, but we can get our third body down for Kumena. We can start drawing cards. I think I'm going to save the Warden. Now maybe I'm beating down. I have to think about it for a sec. I think I'm going to swing all. He could double block. Sorry, I need to learn how to count. I think I'm just gonna go for it, dude. I wanna... Sorry, dude. Thought we'd get there. Thought we'd close it out. I kind of forgot. I kind of played poorly around this Graveyard Trespasser, Graveyard Glutton. But it's not over yet. So we're pretty much needing Trickster to have a chance. So we have to block. No favorable attacks. He can get us down to 1. Good game. Opponent goes first. We have a nice curve. So rack sack, very annoying deck. Not because it's like super duper busted, it's pretty strong, but mostly just because a lot of players take forever to figure out what they're doing. Opponent with a strong start. Not interested in the trade. We have to wait for cat stuff. We have good cards in hand, but we're kind of weak to Mayhem Devil. Still figuring that one out. Shipper Sanctuary is alright in the sideboard. Might just need to start playing Make It Disappear. So opponent chipping away. I'm actually pretty interested in Silver Girl here, so we can hit the land for next turn. Although if we play a Lord, we start blocking. Or we can just play our best blocker and start drawing from there. So I am a little afraid of maybe a Obnix once he hits 3 mana. But I still feel like this is probably our best sequence. So yeah, we gotta get these Hexcatchers down. Probably next turn we have to leave up mana. Opponent screwed on lands, gives us a chance. Definitely need more blue than green here. I think we want the trade. I'm thinking about Coco now on his turn instead of showing Lords there. and I think I'll Trickster before combat. I'm okay with blocking the cat. Less interested in giving him a card to draw, but we'll see what we do. I think I'll probably just take the 1. Life total getting kind of low. I think it's got to be double Hexcatcher. We've waited so long. I want to get both down because if he pops the this 3/2 right here, we cannot counter activated ability with the Hexcatcher. And next turn I'll just play 2 more Lords, and hopefully that's overwhelming damage. Unless he does something super crazy, maybe I'll put the Kumena down and we can start drawing cards. I don't think we have that much time left though, with our life total getting so low. We'll see if he holds up blocks or not. There's the Obnix. Fatal push. We'd have to sack 2 dudes to rescue 1 dude. I'm afraid we have to let that one go, which is why I wanted to get both of them down on the battlefield. So he's desperate for 4th land. Maybe another push. Unfortunate. We are a bit weak to Mayhem Devil. I think I'm swinging big next turn. I think I just want to go for it. So opponent can kill our Hexcatcher with his Cat Loop and Mayhem Devil. But we still have a pretty strong attack next turn. That's bad. And now we'll wait for opponent to figure out how to push their buttons that they push every game. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, what else are you gonna do? I'm gonna go so far as to say, nice. Your go. So we miss lethal, and we pretty much need a Trickster to be able to push in any damage. Hopefully he swings. Nice. Swing again. Alright, last chance. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be not quite enough, but we will see what happens. Opponent with 2 cards in hand, and we're just dead to Cat Loop. Alright, on the play, fair curve, some interaction. Just gonna slam it now. so we can swing in a tiny bit harder. We can play around any kind of counter spells. I think I'm gonna play this as a land. We're going in, boys. Boys and gals. Anyone in between or outside. And he could have the new temporary containment, temporary confinement. Pretty gnarly. Missed our land drop. We could pump the Ben. And if we hit a blue land, we could then Trickster on his turn. I think we just hold. Maybe he has some kind of flash creature. And we'll see if opponent can get out. We need a land and a lord off of a collected company, and that would do it. Maybe absorb? Yeah, that's too bad. Oh. Bummer. So we'll need a... Oh, there it is. Oh, it still can't counter that spell. I think I'll slam this. It's only, can only get tagged by Mystical Dispute and main phase removal. But we need the body down so we can end the game. 5 minutes of fairy.
I train every day. No one is like it. I have just
Best of luck, opponent. So he probably has that white exile spell. We'll see what happens. We are holding Spell Pierce, LOL. Good game, Taft. Pretty decent hand. Need a couple more lands. I think this will probably be my last game for the night. I'll just go Ottawa first. The classic Thoughtseize. We have 2 value engines in our hand. Might be tough to keep bodies on the board with black-red on the opponent's side. They're really thinking about it. It's clearly a collected company. Alright, he's taking the 1-drop. Might be company because we're not guaranteed to get the lands. I think it is. Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna removal one of these. We can play around sorcery speed removal. I don't want to ward. I'm pretty sure we can decline to pay 1. So we'll play Kumena. We gotta get the 3rd body down so we can start drawing back some of these discarded cards. Unfortunate.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
I think I'll sack the
Off you go.
Merfolk Trickster just for mana efficiency's sake. I guess I gotta knock out the Liliana.
Whatever.
So we're in an alright
Favors the
spot.
foolish, after all.
Opponent's got a couple of cards in hand, but we got more on the board. Pretty sure that's 5. Sure would be nice to have the Vodalian Hexcatcher.
I knew you needed my help.
So we're desperate for a
Feel the
Merfolk.
burn.
Desperate for a Merfolk. An opponent's effectively gaining the life that we are spending the damage using attacking the planeswalkers. Close game.
Out of here.
We've drawn all of our Kumenas, so probably should have discarded the Kumena instead of the collected company. As now I'm super desperate for bodies, and that's a huge pain in the ass creature. Act like we have nothing. And I will be forced to double block here, so we might get blown out by removal.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win. I've always hated crowds.
And we're probably just dead from Cemetery big boy. Too little, too late.
You won't be outsmarting me. On play, good curve. Just in case he has a monkey. Could be fatal push. Could go super wide first, but I'm afraid of getting discarded and having a sticky hand situation. Oh, blue, that changes everything. And it is Merfolk versus Merfolk. So we'll say hello. I'm not gonna do it. I should have put the one drop down first. And now that I'm here, the only thing that this doesn't counter is getting countered, so I want to weave through there, and now we can start trading one drops as counter spells. Could just push it. Trade 2 creatures for 1 creature, just take it. So maybe I'm playing my Lord too early. I think it's better to play my little dudes here and hold up my counter spell rather than tap out for Kumena. If we hit land, we can play Kumena and still hold it up. And he'll probably do something cool like Liliana or 4 mana spell here. Unfortunate. And if he blocks, I think I'm gonna pump. Does have flash. think about the bar over here, even though that sounds kind of crazy. Because I can bounce the, can I bounce the land? I cannot bounce the land. Slam it and jam it. Hopefully he only has a big ass removal spell. Make a pay 2. I think that's fine, we just win on the ground. And we can perhaps try and bounce a blocker. Alright, good game. So what did I learn? I need to be more patient. I need to be less impatient. Probably better to just slam this Kumena guy and stop attacking, unfortunately, when they get presence on the board. Get card advantage that way. Spell Pierce, kind of feel like this is wrong. I was Spell Piercing all day yesterday. It's my first time playing in this this deck again in this format with this new character. Kind of weak to Mayhem Devil. I am seeing a lot of Siege Rhino, which is not a card that's like that scary, but it would be nice to be able to tag it on the way down. Definitely learned that Collection Company is better in the hand than Kumena, but hey, you know, I could have seen a game going where we got stuck on 2 or 3 lands and they were just, you know, murderous ridering this guy. So yeah, hey, that's the deck. Tune back in tomorrow for more gameplay, and I hope you have fun in your own Merfolk journey. Thanks for watching.